guys? My name's Arianna.
And I'm Maple.
And today we are watching Game of Thrones. We're on season 5, episode 1.
And don't forget to like and subscribe, and be sure to check us out on our Patreon. We do full-length watch-alongs on there, but you can also get early access to our edited YouTube videos before they go up on our channel here.
We shouldn't be out here alone.
Why not?
Clothes on the ground.
If your father
He'll never know we're gone.
But if he finds out... You don't need to be afraid of my father.
Is this Cersei as a child?
I think so. Look at that face.
Oh, do you think that that's what's his face's sister?
Ooh. Solid.
Are you sure?
Pedro Pascal's.
Yes.
We shouldn't go in.
Of course we should.
Into the witch's hut? The necromancer in there from What We Do in the Shadows.
No, he just pops up. Hello. Would you like a keychain?
They didn't have Cersei, so I got one that said Cece. Close enough. It's very bold of you to just...
No, you couldn't pay me. Couldn't pay me.
Get out.
Get out!
Let's go.
No.
Listen to your friend.
They said that you were terrifying. With cat's teeth and 3 eyes. You're boring.
Oh.
You don't know what I am.
I know you're a witch. And you can see the future. Tell me mine.
Everyone wants to know their future.
Very demanding. It has to
Telling
be her
you
as a
their
child.
Future.
This is my father's land. My land. Tell me my future, or I'll have your 2 boring eyes gouged out of your head.
Blood. Give me a taste. Three questions you get. You won't like the answers.
I've been promised to the prince. When will we marry?
You'll never wed the prince. You'll wed the king.
But I will be queen.
Oh, yes. You'll be queen. And comes another. Younger. More beautiful. Cast you down and take all you hold dear.
Will the king and I have children?
The king will have 20 children.
Oh my
You'll
god.
have 3.
That doesn't make sense.
Gold will be their crowns.
It is
God.
Cersei.
Their shrouds.
Oh my god.
We have to go. We have to go. Cersei!
Yeah.
It's just pointless for her to know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your Grace, we are honored by your presence. The mourners are waiting.
I want a moment alone with him.
But, Your Grace, many of these lords and ladies have traveled day and night to be here from all 7 kingdoms.
They will wait.
That freaked me out at first.
The little eye rock things are so funny.
He never wanted you to be a king's guard. But here you are, protecting his dead body.
Oh, here we fucking go again.
Built. It's ours. He built it for us. He meant it for us. All of it.
They?
All of them out there are enemies.
Right.
To make sure he's really dead, and as soon as they see the stones in his eyes, they'll set to work on tearing us apart.
They have nothing to do with it. The man who murdered our father, he tore us apart. He's the enemy. I've been telling you for years. Defending you for years.
Exactly what they want.
And now our father is dead. And that little monster is out there somewhere drawing breath. Did you set him free?
Ooh, don't
He
lie.
may be a monster, but at least he killed our father on purpose. You killed him by mistake. With stupidity. You're a man of action, aren't you? When it occurs to you to do something, you do it. Never mind the consequences. Look at the consequences. Here they are.
He's too easily, like, persuaded.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's very sad in both directions. Okay, he's in Dorne? Because the clothing?
Oh, dang. He looks.
I'm just glad he's not dead.
Truly.
Apologies. There. I saved your life. If they catch you, they catch me. I cannot say I feel overly guilty about leaving you in that f***ing crate.
Do you know what it's like to stuff your through one of those air holes?
I only know what it's like to pick up your and throw it overboard.
Pentos?
The home of
Pentos.
my colleague, Illyrio Mapatis. He and I met many years ago through mutual friends. A group of people who saw Robert Baratheon for the disaster he was. We tried to do what was best for the realm by supporting a Targaryen restoration. And thus began the chain of mistakes that has led us both here. My lord?
I don't think I am anymore. Are you a lord if you kill your father? I don't imagine they revoke your nobility for killing a whore.
You already drank yourself across the narrow sea.
In a box. Why stop now?
Because we are talking about the future of our country.
The future is shit. Just like the past.
Oh no.
Oh.
Dang.
Eu vou Shank. Shank się por Gilles.
What?
Sons of the Harpy.
Yes, Your Grace. They left it on the body.
They've never killed before.
It was only a matter of time, Your Grace. Conquerors always meet with resistance.
He did not risk his life fighting for his freedom so cowards in masks could take it away. And I did not take up residence in this pyramid so I could watch the city below decline into chaos. What was the name of the man you lost?
Quite right, Your Grace.
I want him buried with honor, publicly, in the Temple of the Graces.
The Sons of the Harpy will hear that message.
Make them very angry.
Angry snakes lash out. Makes chopping off their heads that much easier. Find the men who did this and bring them to me.
I wanted to speak with you.
Okay, they're falling in love, so one of them's got to go. We already know.
White Rat. The Unsullied who... I have heard they found his body in a brothel. I have heard that more than one Unsullied has been known to visit Meereen's brothels. Why would an Unsullied go to a brothel?
I do not know. I must go.
Good. Pivot. Don't forget to pivot. Yeah. Shield up.
Forgot she was there already. She's terrifying.
Jon, don't look into her. Avert your eyes.
Oh no, she wants to seduce. He knows she knows he's got a thing for redheads.
You're not cold, my lady.
Never.
The Lord of Fire burns within me. How did I literally almost get that line for line? Oh my god.
Are you a virgin?
No.
Good. The bastard of Winterfell.
You know who rules at Winterfell now?
The Flayed.
The traitor who plunged a dagger in Robb Stark's heart.
Yep.
Don't you want to avenge him?
A great many things, Your Grace, but I'm a sworn brother of the Night's Watch now.
I've been talking to your sworn brothers. Many of them love you. They're good men. Many don't.
Yeah.
Was seen taking the body of a wildling girl north of the wall. Why?
It's where she belonged.
Some of the Night's Watch feel you have too much affection for the wildlings.
They were born on the wrong side of the wall. doesn't make them monsters.
I shall take back the North from the thieves who stole it. Tywin Lannister is dead, he can't protect them now. I shall mount Roose Bolton's head on a spike. But if I'm to take Winterfell, I need more men.
The men of the Night's Watch are sworn to play no part.
Talking about the damn Night's Watch. Talking about the wildlings.
I knew that's what he was gonna say. He wants the wildlings, but they don't kneel. So, Godspeed.
You want the wildlings to march in your army?
They swear to follow me, I'll pardon them. We'll take Winterfell. Once the North is won, I'll declare them citizens of the realm. I'll give them land to live on.
It's a fair offer.
If man kneels before me, it's
Just
great.
feel like
He's not gonna kneel.
That's likely.
I just think he's missing the part where there's like a whole other thing happening out there.
Respect him.
He likes you.
Or a bunch of babies being sacrificed.
He burns.
How much time do I have?
Nightfall. Sun drops fast this
How annoying.
Attack, my lord. Attack.
Robin's
My sons have
training.
swords in their hands at the time. This one,
Lord Aaron will never be a great warrior.
great warrior. He swings a sword like a girl with palsy.
I'm sorry. That's the most crazy insult.
Some boys develop more slowly. You're still young.
She color her hair.
Boys go to war
It looks darker, but so does
Does he?
the Red
Gift of a
Witch.
great name. Sometimes, that's all one needs.
Why, Lord Watson, thank you for all you've done for me.
I have done nothing more than my duty, my lady.
I have no doubt that on my return, Robin's skills will have improved immeasurably.
He'll be safe here. As for his skills, I make no promises.
Well, we head north at some point. He said Sansa had a brother at Castle Black. A few days' ride from the King's Road. But that'll take us...
Us?
Well,
The only reason you're here is because Jaime Lannister told me you weren't safe in the capital. You're hundreds of miles from King's Landing. No one knows what you look like. You're safe.
but I'm your squire.
Do you even know what a squire is?
An attendant to a knight?
I'm not a knight. That means you're not a squire.
Oof.
Where would I go?
I don't care. I'm not your mother.
You swore to find the Stark girls.
I found Arya. She didn't want my protection.
Sansa's still mine.
Will you shut your mouth? I don't want anyone following me. I'm not a leader. All I ever wanted was to fight for a lord I believed in. The good lords are dead and the rest are monsters.
Ooh.
Girl, get her over to fucking Stannis.
I know. Something.
She needs like she
Stannis,
needs to
but
be
Stannis
like in a
also
cult.
killed. You know,
Oh, yeah, but I
Renslayer,
mean,
so-
she just needs like.
I did.
Oh.
But we're heading west.
Yeah.
If you wanted to betray us, you already would have.
Lord Royce might be as honourable as he thinks he is. He's not alone in that castle. Do you trust all those knights and ladies, stable boys and serving girls?
No, do you trust the carriage driver or the knights escorting us?
No. But I pay them well. They've seen what happens to men who disappoint me.
So where are we going? To a land where you trust everyone?
To a land so far from here, even Cersei Lannister can't get her hands on you.
Your father was a force to be reckoned with. He truly was. Just how formidable a person you were dealing with.
Like she has a very good like.
What a force to be
contempt.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your kindness.
Apathetic.
Your Grace.
Cousin Lancel, I hardly recognised you.
My deepest sympathies.
What is he now?
Apologise for my son's appearance.
Uncle, that's quite all right.
They call themselves sparrows. Bloody fanatics. Religion has its place, of course, but at a certain point. They never would have come to the capital when Tywin was alive.
Sure, he'll grow out of it. Excuse me.
Of course.
Your wounds from the Blackwater seem to have healed.
It wasn't my wounds that needed healing.
What can I do for you?
You can forgive me.
What could you possibly have done to warrant my forgiveness?
I led you into the darkness.
I doubt you've ever led anyone anywhere.
Tempted you into our unnatural relations. And of course, there was the king, his boar hunt.
Oh, it's him. That's who that is.
Yes.
His hair was
Yep.
throwing me off.
Mm-hmm.
I knew it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I knew it.
I'm a different person now. I found peace in the light of the Seven.
You can too. They watch over all of us, ready to dole out mercy or justice. Their world is at hand. I will pray for your father's soul.
Tywin Lannister's soul needs your help.
She's like,
We're late for dinner as it is. I'm afraid my brother is keeping the king waiting.
My lady.
Perhaps you might consider being a bit more discreet?
Why? They all know about me anyway. Everybody knows everything about everyone. What's the point in trying to keep a secret in a place like this?
In any event, you shouldn't keep your intended waiting.
My intended? Tywin's dead. That means no one can force Cersei to marry me.
Lucky you.
Unlucky you.
You think I want that woman married to my brother?
If she doesn't marry me, she doesn't go to Highgarden, which means she stays in King's Landing, which means you're trapped here with Cersei Lannister as your mother by law.
Perhaps.
Eunuch, the spider, the master of whisperers.
Imp, half man. There are faster ways to kill yourself.
Not for a coward.
You are many things, my friend, but not a coward.
You never
It's
told
so
me why
pretty
you set
there.
me free.
Your brother asked me to.
Would have said no.
Refuse the Kingslayer, a dangerous proposition.
Not as dangerous as releasing me. You risked your life, your position,
That's-
everything.
that's
Why?
a statement.
You're not family. You owe me nothing.
I didn't do it for you. I did it for the Seven Kingdoms.
Drunken dwarf will never be the savior of the Seven Kingdoms.
I don't believe in saviors. I believe men of talent have a part to play in the war to come.
Done with Westeros, and Westeros is done with me.
Any fool with a bit of luck can find himself born into power, but earning it for yourself, that takes work.
What is it you want exactly?
Peace, prosperity. A land where the powerful do not prey on the powerless.
The powerful have always preyed on the powerless. That's how they became powerful in the first place.
Perhaps we've grown so used to horror, we assume there's no other way. If you sat on the Iron Throne, would you spread misery throughout the land?
I will never sit on the Iron Throne.
No, you won't. But you could help another climb those steps and take that seat. The
That
Seven
part,
Kingdoms
though.
need someone stronger than Tommen, but gentler than Stannis. A ruler loved by millions with a powerful army and the right family name.
Good luck finding him.
Who said anything about him?
Ooh, he's talking about Daenerys.
Yeah.
My friend, you can stay here at Illyrio's palace and drink yourself to death, or you can ride with me to Meereen, meet Daenerys Targaryen.
Okay,
and
here we
decide if the
go.
world is worth fighting for.
Can I drink myself to death on the road to Meereen?
The wise masters of Yunkai have agreed to cede power to a council of elders made up of both the freedmen and the former slaveholders. All matters of consequence will be brought to you for review. They did ask for some concessions.
Concessions.
Politics is the art of compromise, Your Grace.
I'm not a politician. I'm a queen.
It's easier to rule happy subjects than angry ones.
I don't expect the wise masters to be happy. Slavery made them rich. I ended slavery.
They do not ask for the return of slavery. They ask for the reopening of the fighting pits.
Where slaves fought slaves to the death.
In the new world that you've brought to us, free men would fight free men. The pit fighters you liberated plead for this opportunity. Bring some here and ask them yourself.
No fighting pits.
Opening them would show the people of Yunkai and Meereen that you respect their traditions.
I do not respect the tradition of human cockfighting.
If you...
How many times must I say no before you understand? Whatever he wants from me, he's not going to get it. If he really believes I'm going to reopen the fighting pits...
You should reopen the fighting pits.
Forced to fight to the death for the amusement of the masters, and you're defending the fighting pits.
I'm only here because of those pits.
Yeah.
I learned to fight like a Dothraki screamer, a Norvoshi priest, a Westerosi knight. I made so much money for my master. He set me free when he died. I joined the Second Sons, and then I met you. You're the queen. Everyone's too afraid of you to speak truth. You've made thousands of enemies all across the world. As soon as they see weakness, they'll attack. Show your strength. Here. Now.
That's why I have the Unsullied patrolling the streets.
Anyone with a chest full of gold can buy an army of Unsullied. You're not the mother of Unsullied. You're the mother of dragons.
Mm.
I don't want another child's bones dropped at my feet. No one's seen Drogon in weeks. For all I know, he's flown halfway across the world. I can't control them anymore.
A dragon queen with no dragons? It's not a queen.
That's why you gotta train your animals when they're little.
This is really scary. Like, how long have they been down there? Like, weeks?
Also, what if they're gone? I don't see anything.
Like, have they been... I'm sure she wasn't starving them or anything, but...
Viserion? Rhaegal?
Oh, jeez,
Easy, easy, easy.
Oh, it's been a while. They look huge.
So here we are.
Here we are.
When we first met, you were my prisoner. And now, for our last meeting.
This doesn't have to be our last meeting.
No, but it will be.
You know what Stannis wants?
He wants me to bend the knee,
Yes, he does.
and he wants the free folk to fight for him. I'll give him this much. He's bold.
Shouldn't a king be bold?
I respect him. If he gets what he wants, I expect he'll be a better ruler than the fools sitting on the Iron Throne the last 100 years. But I'll never serve him.
You told me you weren't here to conquer. You told me your people had bled enough.
That's right. I don't want them bleeding for Stannis Baratheon either.
You spent your life convincing 90 clans to come together for the first time in history. A life's work uniting them. You didn't do it for power. You didn't do it for glory. You brought them together to save them because none of them has survived the winter, not if they're north of the wall. Isn't their survival more important than your pride?
Pride? Fuck my pride.
Mm.
Then bend the knee and save your people.
They followed me because they respected me. Because they believed in me. The moment I kneel for a southern king, that's all gone.
And how many tens of thousands are out there right now? How many women? How many children? And you won't go out and rescue them because why? You're afraid of looking afraid.
Oh, I am afraid.
I mean, have you seen those things out there?
For real.
That's why I'm like, Stannis, I get what's going on here, but there's like other things.
Beheading? Hanging?
They'll burn you alive.
I'll be honest with you. I don't want to die. And burnt to death. I don't want people to remember me like that, scorched and screaming. But it's better than betraying everything I believe.
And what happens to your people? You preserve your dignity and die standing. And they'll sing songs about you. You'd rather burn than kneel. A great hero. Until winter comes. And the White Walkers come for us all, and there's no one left to sing.
That part.
You're a good lad. Truly, you are. But if you can't understand why I want to enlist my people in a foreigner's war, there's no point explaining.
I think you're making a terrible mistake.
The freedom to make my own mistakes was all I ever wanted.
Lance Raider, you've been called the king beyond the wall. Westeros only has one king. Bend the knee, I promise you mercy.
I don't feel like he's gonna do it.
Kneel and live.
This was my home for many years. I wish you good fortune in the wars to come.
I think Stannis is making a mistake.
I do too, but...
We all must choose.
Man or woman, young or old, lord or peasant, our choices are the same. We choose light, or we choose darkness. We choose the true God, or the false. Free folk, there is only one true king, and his name is Stannis. Here stands your king of lies. Behold the fate of those who choose the darkness.
I just feel like she's not gonna like that.
No one's going to like that. That was like such a big display of freaking
Like, you guys.
Yes. He's like Stannis.
No, because how the f are you gonna come to the wall? Like,
and just like take over and be that person. Oh, the egos within the show. Like, it does make for good TV, but sometimes I'm just so annoyed. I don't know why. Stannis has always annoyed me. Like,
I know, I don't understand
always
people like Stannis the Manus, and it's like he's very much not doing literally anything.
No,
it's all the Red Witch.
Yeah, and
like, Stannis isn't even like at this point. It's like he's the type. Oh my god, you know the meme where it's like, I lost something once. Like, nope, that's him. Like, he's the one where it's like, we're talking about, oh yeah, blah blah blah, and then like you were a king. Oh, like I was a king.
Yeah.
And then it's like Stannis shows up and he's like, I was a king once. Like, he's trying to like interject himself in the conversation, and it's like, babe, this was like AB. Like, see your way out of it.
That's
like,
fair, yeah.
Get out of here. No one asked you. Like, it's like he's like, oh, me too. And it's like, I don't care. Why are you here? Why? Like, I know why. Like, I understand why, but it's also just like the energy it's giving is just,
yeah, it's giving like, I'm gonna stay relevant at all costs.
Yes, like, oh my god, like, yeah, like he's paying paparazzi to show up somewhere to take
100%.
pictures of him.
He is literally calling them to show up at Nobu. Like,
yes,
once a week.
Yeah, like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna
be there with my
eating lunch
demon
here.
queef. So if you could just really come catch up, Papa.
My queef queen.
Yeah. But that's how it feels. So like, also the flashback of Cersei just being a demanding person. I mean,
oh yeah, like she's been that way since, and that's the thing. They're just solidifying that she's just been like a royal fucking. I'm so sorry. Since she was literally a child. Like, you want to talk about Tyrion being a monster since he was born? Like, okay, and you came out the womb
bitter Betty.
Yeah, for real. Like,
yeah, Tyrion's safe though. Varys, I think it's gonna be interesting if Tyrion and Daenerys do like actually team up. That'll be very intriguing.
Yeah.
I do think he's gonna have it be like the heaviness of the shame and guilt he feels for killing his dad, though, is gonna weigh on him for a long time. So we'll see how that kind of changes his character moving forward. Also,
naturally,
they were doing poor Lancel really dirty with that haircut previously, because you couldn't even tell who that motherfucker was with a normal haircut.
I was like, who is this?
Yeah, like when he said when she calls him her cousin, I was like, okay, that's what I thought it was, but I was like, what's happening? Just in a frock.
Well, and I didn't know. I was like, which cousin? Like, what cousin are we talking about now?
The only one she was banging.
Yeah, I assume, though. My brain assumes that there's just too many of them.
That's also fair. She's gross.
And so then I was like, okay, this guy's got a buzz cut. Something's going on. And
also,
then I was like, oh, duh.
How much time has passed? Because those dragons are getting big in the dark.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like time is flying by. Yet everything is like,
we're going. But yet we haven't gotten anywhere.
I know. It's fucking zooming, bro.
Sansa and Baelish are leaving Lord Aaron, Robin, to get trained up. I don't see that going well. He's gonna die in an accident. He's so weak.
Yeah, I mean, and too bad we didn't get a little bit more out of that. It was just very short. Like, I think we're just kind of seeing the beginning of it, but we're not really getting a lot there yet. Yeah.
That's pretty much it for that one, but I'm excited. Tyrion's alive. They're in Meereen. They're going to go to Meereen, so that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
And Jon Snow just definitely made an enemy, so it's all up in the air from here, and it's wild. So thank you guys so much for watching with us, and we will catch you on the next episode. Bye. See ya.